Is Syrinscape playing anything?
No, so boy, I'm going to stop recording. No, Syrinscape is. Oh, we're professionals.
Professionals that fucking shit up.
Yeah, no, it wasn't playing anything. I can have it play something. I'll do that now, so we know that.
What about that whack-ass pirate fight? That was great.
Yarr!
The sound effects of some dude getting thrown overboard. Good times.
Let's play Deep Sounds of Abandonment.
We did, yes.
We had it when Dylan shot a man in a back alley for dealing drugs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. Great.
Okay. Is everyone hearing stuff? Is it working?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
We're just waiting for that one no to throw everything out of alignment.
Or Kristen to go, I have a question.
Ian, I have a question.
Ian, I have a question.
Hello, and welcome to Donuts and Dragons Descent into Avernus, session 32. This marks a historic moment for our group that make me laugh always. We started meeting up a year ago, pretty much to the day. Right?
Round of applause.
We made it.
We did it.
We survived a revolution around the sun. Barely.
I mean, this year was a fucking wreck of a year. Let's be real.
It was the pits.
It was the pits. But to help us not remember the pits, Matomi, can you tell me a little fact about yourself?
Nope.
Oh, did you forget that we do this?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was muted.
Oh.
Hi, I'm here now.
We're
only the greatest in quality here at Dungeons and Dragons.
Donuts and Dragons?
Well, you guys were like, I don't want to hear your chip noises, so I just mute myself and I forget that I did it.
This is brought to you probably not by Raid Shadow Legends.
Honestly, they would probably still sponsor us if I tried.
Okay.
I can help pay for our Minecraft server.
I have tears in my eyes.
Now they all know that we're filthy degenerates.
Oh, that wasn't exactly a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Matomi's fun fact is, it's been a while since we've been at Reginald's retreat, and she just really wants you all to know she misses Droop's famous spinach artichoke dip.
I feel like this is drawing such a parallel to real life.
Because we all miss our spinach artichoke dip. Oh, how sad. It is the saddest. That is the saddest of things to hear. Well, I've written that down in the official Matomi book.
That's
so sad.
Matomi.
The book read all Matomi. Emerald.
Emerald really likes vanilla bean cake.
What?
Ooh.
Interesting. Vanilla bean cake. Where did you learn to like vanilla bean cake?
The city of Scordavel, because someone threw it out back because they didn't want it.
I thought you were gonna say someone threw it at him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was where that was going.
Just walking down the street and getting caked in the face.
An attempt to foil being stolen, a man threw cake at Emerald. He's like, "This is pretty good."
I mean, what else
I'm
are
mad
you to
that
do?
you smashed it in my face, but it's
Happy
really
that I've gotten a
good.
meal.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll know how to torture you now because you really like that vanilla bean cake. Speaking of having a lot of backstory to use to torture, Killith.
No. Oh, I didn't think this through. So you know what? I'll just come up with something on the spot, unlike the rest of you. who
DMs
just are like
love when you hear
hacks.
that.
You know, Killith has always
Mm-hmm.
sent birthday
cricket,
cards,
Cricket.
birthday cards, and observed holiday cards to friends and family members if she is able to. She has committed to memory everybody's holidays that they observe and birthdays or special anniversaries, and she always sends them a card.
It's been 7 years, but I remember it's you and Martha's anniversary. Here's a card. All right.
Yep.
They're just like, who are you again?
A whole section of her journal is dedicated to like an address book.
Oh, very nifty. Okay. That's probably right alongside with all the records of places that you've been with your father, the shops and
absolutely.
people.
And of course, they're all in beautiful calligraphy with filigree and everything. They're
Yes,
lovely.
yes.
And Feyre can't read any of it.
No, she can't read, period.
Since Feyre spoke up, hey Feyre, would you like to tell us a little bit about the person you are?
So less than a year ago, she was reincarnated, and with that reincarnation came dark vision. She finds this newfound ability still very jarring.
Understandable.
And by less than a year, it's been like 2 months, 3 months since you died?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Less than a year.
I think she's coping as well as she can.
You know, she really is. She really
With the
is.
power
She's a
of
little
friendship to support her, she can do anything.
She is a little bit morose.
You goddamn losers.
Ugh,
This is why you have no friends.
family values.
Speaking of the man who burns his friends' faces, Amrian.
Okay, first off, he was not my friend. I just
Oh,
burned his face.
Here we go with the excuses.
Speaking of burning things, Amrian. I need to remember this as a segue. Amrian hates drug dealers and drugs with a fiery, fiery passion. So when he finds someone and confirms without a doubt that they're a drug dealer, he will straight up murder them.
I
And
mean,
good of everyone.
fiery passion intended fully.
okay.
Sight, you yell sight? Okay, firebolt.
Now I know how to introduce moral quandaries. That 5-year-old kid on the corner, he's the highest selling heroin dealer in the city.
About to become
The problem is he
young-
probably would be.
the youngest deceased drug dealer now.
Also, we're murdering
No.
children.
Let's not murder children. Let's stray away from that topic. And can I have everyone roll me a d20?
You're going to have to unpause the game.
Oh, I guess I'll do that. I did it.
Proud of you.
I'm very proud of me too. Oof.
That's a good roll for this.
I got a 9.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
9/11.
15.
Oh, we're leaning towards Matomi, unless Feyre.
14.
Oh, winning by 1 point.
I swear I've done
Matomi.
notes for the past 3 games.
Oh,
Session 31, yeah.
fuck is that?
that's an interesting sound,
What is that?
Sirenscape.
Just beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, yes. How's that one? It's nice and creepy.
Nice and synthy.
So,
Before payday.
If you need to phone a friend, I have some notes.
I will need to phone you, but I'm
Okay.
gonna at least
I
read the
will.
4 sentences that I
You're
wrote
on
down.
speed dial.
So last session was session 31. We ended up in the room with a bunch of enemies, and apparently Imrel decided that he was gonna become somebody else.
What?
And we finally killed everything in that room, right?
Yes.
What?
That's mischaracterization, I will have you know.
We finally
You
killed
can be
everything in
arrested
that
for
room.
that.
And then Eric went to a secret chat, and then Winry went to a secret chat, and
I detect jealousy.
and then we found a back room that had an altar. And then we found a secret door that led down a hallway to another room, and then we found Davius Krieg.
Trieg.
Davies Krieg.
Those are my notes.
Okay.
Oh. All right, Killith, you want to supplement that?
Okay. Well, I didn't take too many notes.
Not
either.
a ton happened last week, I'll be honest.
No. I didn't. I have 1.5 full pages of notes, if that tells you anything, from my usual 3 to 4.
That's true, that's true.
So I put in quotation marks, Emerald is dead and gone. We gotta find him? What the fuck? We continued our skirmish with
Kristen.
Duke Van Thamper.
You're breathing heavily on the mic.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, guys. I'll go
If
back
it's
on
not
mute.
the chips, it's the breathing.
God.
Just we're
I'm muted
professionals
now.
here.
Okay, bye.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I will be taking over Matomi for the rest of the session.
We just basically told her to stop breathing.
Matomi steps on Amria.
Well, just don't breathe into
Matomi finally gets ungrappled. I literally wrote Rhea fucking it up because she landed some pretty good hits in there. That was pretty great.
Rhea fuck shit up.
I literally put Rhea fucking it up. We killed all of the little cultist fanatics. Feyre healed us. Amrian finished the spined or barbed devil dude. And then Killith put an end to the Duke. We got some keys off of her body. Amrian investigated the statue that was at the back of the room. There was a lantern that seemed to house a spirit, but it would take a short rest to study it. I don't think we did that, but
you have not taken a short rest quite yet.
I had some fun with my inner demons in the secret chat and gained some insight that we needed to head south to find our friend Emerald. And we did. We found him. He was high as shit on site, which is cool. But don't do drugs. That's not what this is about. And we fucked up Thavius Krieg, so it would seem. He is no longer present in the room, and Killith takes the shield of the Hidden Lord off of the wall in the back, and that was where we left off.
That is where we. Well, no, you guys also murdered Thavius Krieg. I don't know if we mentioned that.
Seemingly killed him, but it seemed too easy.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why I put a huge disclaimer in my notes, he's dead, but dead.
Is he?
It seemed too easy. Is he
Rhea,
really dead?
And Rhea was okay with it. Rhea
she
saw
totally
past
realized she was
all the bullshit. And that is where we left off. With you guys in this basement. What would you like to do? Droop Troop?
Did we take all the contents of the chest?
I think
I believe Amrian shoved it all in his backpack.
Yeah, I didn't write it down, but I'm sure if we need it later, you can look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, that warms my DM heart.
The cockles of your heart.
I didn't write down the loot you gave me. I hope you keep track of it.
Well,
I'm pretty sure you put it in the chat, actually.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, possibly. Okay, then that's okay.
Emerald, you do know a few things more than they do.
Mm-hmm.
You are aware that somewhere, either downstairs or upstairs, there is a puzzle box.
Okay.
You know that there was talk of more prisoners as well.
All right. I'll just relay that to them.
So
So-
downstairs,
Iced
like
the
just
Duke.
another
The Duke is
sub level.
dead.
So puzzle box.
Amarin will bring Emerald up to speed on what just happened before we found him.
Okay. So that's
The
great.
doppelganger and anything else.
I'm glad he didn't end up hurting you guys too much. Looks over at Killeth.
I'm gonna run over and give him a big hug.
Yay.
Don't do that shit again. You scared me.
I had no control over that. Chloroform is a hell of a drug.
And I know you're probably pretty good on that site bullshit, which we're gonna have to talk about later.
I don't actually feel so good right now.
Do you?
It wore off.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
It
surprise
lasts a
me.
while.
Oh, so you guys didn't you guys take a short rest at the end of the last session?
I
No,
don't
we
think we
Nope,
said
we
that,
did
but
not.
do you want to?
I think we were going
We were
to
just
continue making our way around the villa, unless we had like pressing
Okay,
health
then,
concerns.
If I'm not mistaken, then sight lasts a while. Let me look it
I thought
up.
it was just an hour.
Well, yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet, though. You just got dosed.
He literally just dosed you when we broke in.
See, sight. I don't have it in here.
Or did we take a rest while I was putting on all of my armor?
No,
Mhm.
you got your armor on, and I helped you, so it took like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's right.
Well, do you guys just want to take a rest once now that we've all regrouped?
Health, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't
Well,
know how everyone else is.
I mean, I could use more, but I'm not terrible. But you could also study that lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather wait till we're out of here before we start studying anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're not, then you... Let me make sure. Yeah, so for 1 hour, you have true sight out to a range of 60 feet. So if anyone is pretending to be what they're not, you'll see. And you also have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks and saving throws.
Holler, holler, get dollar.
Holler, holler, get dollar. The only, it's really good. It just, nauseate your soul.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, he's already dead, so.
That's, that's a thought I hadn't considered.
Yeah, I'm already dead.
I'm already dead. I'm assuming you have no idea of the surrounding rooms in this part of the sewers.
I was essentially black bagged.
Yeah,
and dragged
exactly,
Here.
yeah,
The
Emerald-
only information I've heard is through word of mouth.
Okay.
Give me a history check with disadvantage to see if, well, not history check. Give me a perception check. This is going to be for something that happened in the past.
Okay.
So give it to me with disadvantage.
Okay.
This was when you were.
That's a nat one, baby.
That's a nat one, baby. You know that people have come to deliver meals to Fabius. You have no idea which direction they came from or which direction they headed to afterwards.
All right.
Okay.
Did you just use his passive? I'm pretty sure his passive is higher than that.
No. He was hanging on a wall being tortured.
Fair enough. Well, laddie, if you're up for it, you can probably scout ahead for us again.
Yeah, I'll
Collide with the wall, my ass. Sorry.
I guess I will. First off, I'll roll stealth.
Okay, yeah, roll stealth.
Stealth or stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth. Let me just stealth. 22.
That's a 22. You feel pretty stealthy.
Stealthy.
Okay, so as you're coming down, you see to the north there is a wall piece that is ajar. You guys did not close the secret door behind you.
That's the direction that we came from.
Oh. It is?
Yeah.
Did you see anything interesting? Did you check anything else out?
We killed a
or-
bunch of people. The Duke is dead.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look down that
Bodies in
hallway,
there.
all the bodies are deleted off the map, but you do see just piles of dead body. You see
Yeah,
over
we
in
kinda
this.
came in that way.
You see over in the corner of the next room. There's the Duke's body lying next to the candelabra on a wall.
Smells like mothballs.
Musty, crusty ass.
Yeah. It looks so good thus far if you want to keep tailing me.
We figured we might want to go the other direction.
Yeah.
Well. And you didn't check out any of the other rooms here? And
We
these
were
are
kinda
these are
concerned with finding you.
fair enough. But these are doors that I'm seeing, or are these just like little waterways?
Oh, these are just little waterways up to the north and south that you're seeing here. The
Couple
only
doors back in this direction.
I think they kind of loop into each other.
Yeah, you
I
haven't.
just
So you haven't been down the direction that Emerald was heading. You haven't been basically any of the three directions you could go, straight, left, or right. All three of them you have not gone down, so you have no idea what is in what direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep heading this way just
The-
to make sure that we do.
The smell of the sewer being hidden by strange incense smells. The green lanterns flickering. There is a section actually here that you're wandering through, Emerald, that actually doesn't have any lanterns, but you see in the distance just like the small flickering of more green light around the corner.
And this is the first time I'm actually seeing this, right?
Yes. Yes, you were black bagged
Okay.
coming down.
Okay.
And you round the corner. There's at regular intervals there are little bridges that cross the fetid water that is in the center of this sewer.
Delicious.
Let me, center camera.
We got a door up here. I messaged it to my Rocky Talkie.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a perception check on the door to see what I can
Tell me
gather
where
from
you
it.
at.
Is she staring at the wall again?
Yeah.
Is it winning?
Yeah. Doesn't look hopeful.
Gah! I won.
You forget to breathe?
I will.
Every single time I hear that, every single time, it's
He
the
just goes
worst.
running down the hallway.
It's the worst experience. What were you rolling for?
Perception on the door.
Perception on the door. You got a 25. You hear like heavy breathing, and you also hear like a repetitive thunk against a wall. You can't quite place it.
Like, is it rhythmic or just?
It is
often?
rhythmic. It is rhythmic.
I hear heavy breathing.
I mean, I proceed with caution like always, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I will.
Amarin will ready a firebolt for any hostile action that might be in there.
Okay.
Okay. Slowly open the door.
You slowly open the door. A broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing tentacle snakes snake-like tentacles. It's a beard of snake-like tentacles standing in the middle of the room, lined by iron doors, tightening its grip on a glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. Each door is set with a small barred window, and a ring of keys hangs from the creature's belt. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yay!
Are you sure you didn't see me with my 22 stealth?
You opened a door. His only job was to guard the door. And you opened it. Let me drag... give me 1 second to drag over... what's her face? Rhea. She's getting dragged extra slowly because my computer...
La computadora.
La computadora is Shatori. Let me just...
Is shitey.
It's very shitey right now. I think all of our issues are on the fact that I am running 2 instances of this at once to record and stuff like that. It's not good for my computadora. So I've added everyone to the initiative.
I have no idea.
Guys, what are you? Oh no!
To be fair, when I rolled my physical dice, I got an 18.
Oh no!
But I humored
dice have no place here. Hey, there we go.
I gave it to Kristen. That's what it was.
All right, let's roll our NPCs.
The
Damn!
reverb on your back. Really good.
And
Rhea ate her Wheaties. Right?
She did.
Rhea knows what to do. Rhea
She been fucking it up.
Fuck it up, Rhea.
Rhea heard you gasp a little bit as you opened the door. So she knows that shit is about to go down.
How does he gasp? He doesn't breathe.
I mean,
Fucking let it happen, goddammit.
it's an involuntary thing. So that's 20 feet. That's 30 feet. Oh no, poor Rhea.
She throws her sword.
She's gonna pull out her heavy crossbow. And she's going to attack it. She's not as good with her crossbow as she is. Well,
damn.
I should make sure that this hits. Let me lower this music for a second there. This battle music a little bit too battly. That hits. That hits very well.
Oh my god.
God damn, Rhea!
Holy shit!
Okay.
Spare the.
You were York got reincarnated.
Spoil the rod and spare the children.
Oops, I accidentally made the damage.
She's on my apocalypse survival team for sure.
Hit her. Okay. Let's go back to next in the order, Matomi.
Why?
Hi.
Okay. Why?
You hear the thwang of a crossbow bolt go off around the corner, and you know that once again, shit is happening.
Matomi goes, door? Kind of like a dog.
I feel like her intelligence has just regressed significantly.
We're getting the Flanderization of Matomi.
Oh no.
35, 40, and I'm done. That's my turn.
Okay, hopefully... Huh? Oh, Amrian, I'm sorry. Make your attack for when the door opened.
Boom. Welp.
It hits a wall behind him, unfortunately. Matomi, do you have a bonus action or anything you'd like to do?
I didn't think about that.
Does she think?
You have hand axes, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to go pick him up.
Wow,
I'll
that is peak.
rally.
Just
I will
peak.
rally Emerald.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so roll your Battlemaster dice or whatever it's called, and I believe whatever is on the
2.
dice 2 plus what is it 0 or 1?
Yep, 0. He just gets 2.
So you get 2 temporary hit points, Emerald. As Matomi, how do you rally Emerald?
Get in there!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mom, I want to go home. People are yelling again.
I won off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Next in the order is someone you can't see.
An ugly ass hat.
And you hear another thunk inside the room, and that is his turn. Then it is the bearded devil's turn.
Can I get a close-up look at this guy?
Maybe.
Mr. Tentacles?
I'm not sure how to
Tentacles?
do that quite yet in here, but
Oh,
I
that's
actually
okay.
no, actually I think I can. Let me see here. No, I guess not. Where did player handouts? Creature and monster handouts. Devils. Bearded devil. Show players. Share with all. Show to all.
There we go.
So he has a beard, like that is his beard. His beard is nuts. It's like,
Bro, you got eggs.
hey now, that's not nice.
He's
Leave
got
him
some nice hair though, like head hair.
He does have a good head of hair.
Some good thick Greek genes for that.
All right, so he has battle frenzy. So while I can see an allied, oh well, he doesn't have any allies.
He doesn't have any friends.
Not here.
That
So
sucks.
he's gonna make 2 attacks. He's gonna run up to the first person he saw, which was Emerald. Sorry, 22 stealth man. First,
Through a wall?
Still
no,
reach
that's
around.
it's the door.
I can't see him.
Oh, well, all right.
I can just barely see him from my angle.
Again, this is because this was converted from Roll20, so the walls are a little bit funky. Let me.
Oh, so is it a double door or what am I looking at here?
I'm just gonna delete
And then
this.
the wall opens up.
Yeah, I just delete this wall and stretch open this door so that it is larger. There we
Shit
go.
happens.
There we go. You see him, he sees you, and it looks like he's going in for a kiss.
Ooh.
Fishy kissy?
Fishy kissy, except as he goes in for a kiss, his beard begins whipping at you.
Ew.
That's not my kink.
Oh god.
Does a 26 hit?
No, it doesn't hit.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Where do I click? Constitution check. Where do I click on that in the actual forge?
Click on your Constitution, and it should ask you if it's a saving throw or check.
Okay.
Okay, so you pass. So you watch as he leans in close to your face, his beard comes alive and it begins slapping onto your face, and the edges of the beard where all these spikes are extremely piercing. They are ripping into your face. You take 10 piercing damage, and as they go into your flesh, you feel them injecting some sort of poison but you are able to shake it off. What was that?
Hell no, I don't want any.
Take it back.
Not my cane.
And then he steps, like he gets away from your face, sees that you haven't like succumbed to his poison, so he grabs the glaive that he's holding, and he's going to swing at it. Does a 17 hit?
Meets, so yes.
Meets, so yes. Okay, so I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
He's fucking god.
And you also take 5 slashing from the actual glaive itself.
This guy, I swear. 16.
16, that also saves. There is, like, as you get cut by this glaive, you're realizing that there is something about this. It looks like a normal glaive, but there's like this slight fiery sheen to it that is not normally there. And you feel like something bad could have happened had you not made that save. Unfortunately, that is the bearded devil's turn, bringing us to Amrian. Killith, you're on deck.
Okay.
So
This is the Earth.
round.
Do I know anything about bearded devils?
You know that their beards are poisonous. Like, that's a common enough trait. You don't, like, no one really knows what these devils are actually called. This is, like, what people have colloquially called them. Like, oh, those things with the snake tentacles for a beard? Yeah, the bearded devil. Yeah, all right. But you don't know too much about them. Like, unless you specifically went into school for devil and demonology study, you don't know a ton about these creatures.
Well, considering the other devils have proved immune to fire, except for the one that forgot it was immune for a bit.
Yes, poke fun at the DM for forgetting things.
I will.
Oh.
You poor thing.
No.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, hello.
So modest.
Hello. What are you doing, traitors?
Wait, no, I don't actually do that. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you had much to drink there, son?
You winning, son.
I forgot I have a crossbow. I'm going to bring out my crossbow and shoot it.
Ooh.
Rocking that kazoo.
I cannot unhear the kazoo now.
You're welcome.
So you are crossbowing this bearded devil.
Yep, as soon as I get into it. 1 second.
Do-do-do-do. That's gonna hit. Oh, man. Okay. Bonus action?
And as a bonus, force cannon, because that's still up, because we haven't taken a rest yet.
Yep. Okay. That also hits. Okay, and we've discussed this every single time. It's been like 3 weeks since we last played. It's 5 feet, right?
You'll
Yes,
never
5
know.
feet. 10 feet
Okay.
is when I do Thunder Wave.
Right. Okay, we have discovered this. Killith! Emerald, you are on deck.
Oh, I can now see.
Yeah, this bearded devil has an arrow, 2 arrows stuck in it, 2
God
crossbow
damn it!
bolts.
There's not a wall there. Sorry, just collide with the wall, my ass.
Platform 9 3/4, that shit.
Eventually, we're going to get to maps that I actually had to make myself, so the walls will be much better.
Everyone here is just wall clipping.
This is Gmod.
No, let's be real here. This is Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh
Ouch.
no, it's not, because I would have returned it and gotten a refund.
You hear they pulled it off PlayStation?
They did.
That, I cannot believe a turnaround that fast. Okay, sorry, no. We are in-game now.
Okay. I'm going to take Talon and use it two-handed and swing.
Okay.
Swing.
Swing away, Killeth. Swing away.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Why did you move, my friend? Go back.
I didn't do anything.
No, I moved him accidentally.
24.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get out my another D10s. Just dump it all out. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a 12 damage
Okay.
for the first one, and then I'll do the same thing as my second attack. 18.
18 does hit.
Okay.
And this is with Talon, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Talon.
14.
14. Okay. You run into the room. He didn't look super hurt. You cut into him twice. He looks bloody, hurt, but not like significantly so.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
My cape billows.
Okay, your cape billows. And as your cape billows,
Yes, smite him.
and that is going to be Emerald. Feyre, you're on deck.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Flanking with Killeth, I'm going to attack
So
him.
you get advantage.
Yes, and sneak attack.
You run into the room and begin running around him. He's like divided with how his attention should be. Killeth is in front of him. You slink your way behind him.
Let me just do this. Where is my dagger? Your controller actor does not have an item named Dragonbone Dagger. What? It just keeps giving me an error message. Guys, I can't pull out my dagger.
Oh my god, just roll it normally.
Yeah. That was almost a 20. 19 plus... Yeah. I'm just saying 19 plus 8.
That will hit.
Okay.
And you get sneak attack.
Yes.
And I don't have to fake tell you that anymore.
2, 1, 2, 3. $20 damage. 20 flat.
And that's using your Dragonbone dagger, right?
Yes.
What did he say?
Fantastic. He looks. They're like. Just this dark reddish, blackish fluid is leaking out of him in multiple places now at a very fast rate. Bonus action? He's very confused at how quickly his day went from being in this room to dying in this room.
You could have been nice about the whole thing.
It's been about 6 seconds.
Yeah, we really gave him no other options.
I'll just hit him with 2-weapon fighting.
Sure.
This time I can actually roll.
And you still
Your
have...
controlled actor does not have an item named
Are
dagger.
you-
Yes, I do!
Are you selecting Emerald, or are you... so you have Emerald selected with your cursor, and not the bearded devil.
There we go. Why are you like this?
Oh! That's a nat fucking 20.
There's no extra bonus because of the attack.
All right, so yeah, it's just 2d4 though. So
Yeah.
but still, god damn. And this is with a regular dagger, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's gonna be -3, so that's gonna be 5
Yeah.
because you don't get the plus on offhand.
Damn, going critical. Feyre, play Despacito.
That's what I heard.
Oh god.
Okay. So the first dagger, you dig it in and twist it almost, and this creature howls in pain as each of the different tendrils of its beard begin just flopping through the air. The second time you hit it with the other dagger, though, you feel like you know you should have done more damage with it, but it just doesn't seem like it did. Feyre. You round the corner and see a badly injured devil.
Indeed.
Look at this clown.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame it. Make a dex save.
Oh, you're gonna make me dex. Alright, luckily my dex, not fantastic. Saving throw. Normal. Oh wait, no, it's not normal. I have advantage. I have magic resistance. Does a 16 save?
Oh, it does.
Oh no, do you have a bonus action?
Bonus action. Not that I would like to use.
Alright, it almost looked like that was going to work, and then it didn't. Okay, after Feyre, you hear coming from behind the door where Emerald is standing, you hear a woman's voice. You better let me out of here right now! And that is her turn.
Was that directed towards me?
I was directed out loud.
Oh, okay.
Did it sound like a voice any of us would have recognized?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, Rhea is going to, if I can do stuff. Wow, why am I targeting everyone? That's not what I wanted to happen. I just want Rhea. It's truly my computer being dumb. I finished paying off my bed, so, next big purchase, it's gonna be a computer.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
All right, so Rhea is going to run into this corner. She is going to pull out her long sword with both hands. Ooh. Oh, that's damage. I was wondering why it was so low.
She cuts herself on her own sword.
18 does hit. I will stick with the 6 damage since I already rolled it. She is unfortunately out of smites now, so she can't add smite to that. Okay, that is Matomi. I'll tell you right now, he doesn't look great.
Grab his dick and twist it!
So I know he doesn't look great. Look at his face.
Oof.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
You're gonna. Okay. Just
Well-
drops the sword and punches him in the face.
That one.
Oh no!
Oh.
Luckily, that was your first
She
attack.
misses
You
Alright.
and
have
hits me.
2
Next
attacks.
one. Oh my god, that's impossible.
Is that another nat 1?
Yeah.
Kristen.
If only you
So-
were flanking.
So
Well, there
you
goes my turn.
run into this room, wildly flailing. So you see the door, and your first instinct is you have to burst through it. And you burst into the room, but the door's already open. So you were caught off guard. And therefore your punches go a little wide.
The door that's already been breached? How is
Yes.
this possible?
She doesn't know how to go through open doors.
After kill it. Sorry. Natomi, do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
No.
Okay. After your turn, the clunk that is coming from the door to the north stops, and you hear. I very much hope that whoever's out there is killing that big mean thing. Yes.
You got it.
Good. Now it's the big mean thing's turn.
Davy Jones.
There are a lot of people for it to hit. It's gonna go for Matomi. It's gonna go for Matomi.
Okay.
So
Bring it.
first, it's going to lean in close with its beard. Does a 14 hit?
No.
So it leans in, its beard begins like slapping towards you. You like, what the fuck are you doing? And like easily move away from its tentacles slapping at you. It feels very angry that you moved away from him, so he's gonna attack you with a glaive. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And you also take... God, did I roll a 1 on the D10? I did. You take 5 slashing damage from the glaive itself.
24 to save.
Yeah, you save just fine.
What was
This-
the damage?
It is in chat, 5 slashing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that is going to be Amrian. You are up.
Well, everyone seems to having a grand old time, so I'll just shoot my crossbow again.
Okay.
I don't know where my crossbow is.
I believe it. Yep.
Yeah, I think that'll-
That does do a hit. Okay.
And the force cannon goes off.
Force cannon goes off. Yup. That's gonna hit. Okay.
Wow. Lackluster as hell.
Push back against the wall. Yeah, he's looking real bad, guys. Real bad. Amrian, you shoot him in like right in the same spot that Immerul had dug the green dragon dagger into his side. And now there's a bolt sticking out of the same area. He's like, oh god! Killeth. That brings
I've
us...
never used my crossbow to this point in the game.
Really?
It's impressive. I mean, I understand why. Firebolt and, you know, I get it.
Huh. I'm gonna move to
Okay.
flank him.
You will have advantage on the attack.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna take Talon again. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm still doing it two-handed.
Okay.
That's gonna be 15.
Okay. Hey, Killeth. How do you finish him?
He doesn't have kneecaps anymore.
Ooh.
He just have you've ever seen King of the Hill, how his dad is like a veteran and he just doesn't have like the rest of his it's like that. I just slice it straight through and he's like a foot shorter now.
Ow.
I'm not half the man I used to be.
And with that, the bearded devil falls to the ground, dead. And then just as quickly, his body begins like dusting away, leaving behind the things that were on his body, like the key ring, but the body itself goes away.
I'll grab that key ring.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Okay, congratulations! You guys killed my demon.
You solved my demon puzzle.
And we didn't even use any spell slots.
We didn't do that much. We just kind of ran in there and said, ah, and then chopped him up.
That is honestly pretty much exactly what happened. You hear a voice coming from the north. Is Thoth dead? At least that was his name. It's what he called himself, Thoth.
The noodly guy? Yeah, he's dead.
Lots of noodles on his face, yes.
Yeah, he's dead. Did these keys open these doors?
Yeah. Yeah, you begin opening up the doors.
Okay, I'll open this dude's door.
Okay. Inside this cell is... Wait, are these doors, or can you guys open them?
No, but I mean,
for some reason they turned into windows because of...
That's fine. Well, we're gonna be opening them anyway.
Really unconventional.
Inside this cell is a short, lean, erudite male human. He looks like he's about in his 50s. Darker skin. He has very dark hair. He's wearing an ankle-length kaftan. And his trimmed goatee is very obviously dyed crimson. Thank you so much for saving me. It's devils a lot harder than they appear in the books to go up against. Oh boy,
It wasn't that difficult.
He was for me, as you can see by me being in this cell. My name, by the way, is Fallister. Fallister Fisk.
That's cool.
Could you spell that for me?
Fallaster. Fisk. Fisk.
Okay. It wasn't spelled the way I was thinking it was spelled.
I am very grateful that you have saved me this day. And as he's saying that, you hear the woman down south, who for some reason has a token of a man, but it is most definitely a woman. Stop talking to him right now. He is nothing. Please open this door so I may get out of this wretched place.
Okay. Will you ask nicely again?
A noblewoman asks of no one.
Well, then maybe I just won't open the door for you.
We can just leave you here to rot. If that's what you want.
Am Lady Satyr Theon Hhune.
Your title means nothing right now.
I didn't even hear half of what you said. I wasn't paying attention.
Lady Satyr Theon Hhune of the noble and rich and politically powerful Hhune family.
Then how the hell did you end up here?
Look where that landed you.
Yes. Lovely. Good old Thalmra. kept me here as collateral so my family would not go against her bid to be the next Grand Duke. But since
You don't have to worry about
Yeah, she's toast. She's dead.
I was
6
about
feet
to
under.
say I figured as much. Wonderful. Now if you could please open this door.
Okay. I'll open the door.
Okay, the door's open, and she steps out. She carries herself. I'm drawing walls. I'm not doing anything but drawing walls.
what is wrong with this crazy place.
This isn't the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. There's not walls appearing everywhere.
And she steps out. She kind of looks over all of you. She eyes you, Killith. I will, of course, be needing escort to the exit.
Do I recognize the name?
Yeah, give me a history check. Actually, Amrian and Killith, give me history checks.
Will I get advantage because I live in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. And Fallister also comes out.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, Killith.
Hold on, I'll have to mystery check this.
Okay.
Oh, a dirty 20.
There you go.
All right, so you know that, yes, you know of the Hhune family. They are a very old, very rich family that's been in Baldur's Gate for generations. Killith, you also know that they are one of the main leaders of the Knights of the Shield.
Interesting. Wouldn't she see that I have it on my person? I'm wearing it.
Give me an insight check.
Insight.
Be right back. Give me 1 second.
All
That's
right.
18.
So she hides it very well. She immediately noticed the shield on your back. She was neglecting to say anything about it at this exact moment. She was pretending. You can see, like, once you recognize the name and you look closer at her face, you recognize, yes, she knows exactly what's on your back. And she is purposely not saying anything about it right now. And then
kind of look her up and down.
While you're looking her up and down, Philaster goes, would you happen to have found in your travels in this dank, dark sewer, is it? It smells real bad. Would you have happened to find a certain magical puzzle box?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm working for my mistress, Silvira Svikas. She's an expert on the Nine Hells. She's in Candlekeep. A good friend of mine. She's been monitoring a devil activity in Baldur's Gate and El Terrell for months. She sent me here because she was convinced that Fabius Krieg had struck a bargain with an archdevil, and that a copy of that contract is hidden inside the magical puzzle box. And she asked me to help her obtain proof of Krieg's crimes.
And you're just telling us all this information. Why?
Your adventures, very obviously, and you have blood clearly on your things, and you killed a devil. I say that's, a pretty good start.
How do you know we don't have other motives for being down here ourselves?
I hadn't thought of that.
Doesn't seem like you do think.
It's a little rude. It's a little rude, but okay, yes. That is... Yes.
Yes.
So, did you find...
He's weird.
Huh?
We've
Oh, nothing.
What?
What? Huh? Did you call me
Nothing.
weird?
No.
I feel very attacked right now. I was just a victim.
You could be dead, like him.
You're right, I could be dead. Would it help if I said that Silvira is willing to pay for the box?
How much?
Magic items or gold? I can't really say how much, because I don't really know right now. But I know
You
she's
said
willing
it's
to pay
down
for
here.
it.
Do you
No,
have
it's-
any idea of where down here?
It's somewhere in here. Emerald, give me a history check.
History check. Probably not going to be that great, but yeah, 12.
12. You actually have advantage on this.
That's right. It's probably still not going to be that great. Oh, this is 17.
You've seen the puzzle box. It was in the room with you and Krieg. And
Is that what that red cube was?
that's what the red cube was.
Oh.
And he did bring it upstairs to the other Van Thamper.
Okay. Well, sir, I have seen your puzzle box. Whether or not it's still in the mansion, I don't know. But I can confirm it is here. I've laid eyes on it, but I don't know how you're going to get it.
I will be willing to help and do anything I can. I would love to get my hands on that.
You going to get thrown back in jail? What can you do?
Does anyone have an extra dagger? I'm pretty good at stabbing. Kind of good at stabbing.
Can you do it with finesse? Can you do it like...
Yeah,
finessey?
I can do finesse. I'm finessey.
I'll toss him my rapier.
Okay, he takes your rapier. Danke.
All right.
And then the woman speaks up in the back. Yes, I suggest you escort me out now. I am noble, and I have quite a few things to say about these Van Thampers.
And we are not done clearing this area. So we will
See if I give a shit about that.
You're going to want to give a shit about that when the people we don't clear put your head on a pike.
That is a compelling argument. What do you suggest we do? Leafy
Honestly,
one,
the
speak
safest
up.
right now is probably in here.
She completely ignores you, Amrian. Leafy one, speak up. What do you suggest we do?
Lethal one.
Leafy one. I'm not so sure you're lethal.
I think you should...
Honestly, you'd probably
Make
be
the-
more use of just sitting in your cell. I'll get you afterward. Don't worry.
I'm all for that at this point.
I'll be quite honest, as much as that displeases me, it does make the most sense. However, I will not be doing it alone. Fallister, you said. Fallister looks... Yeah? You will be my guard. No?
I wish I could have locked the door.
Excuse me? No, I'm going with them. Well, then you, girl, and she points at Rhea, you will be my guard. Rhea, and Rhea, who has not said really much since Thavius Krieg's death, just like looks at her and nods, and she turns to you guys. I'll stay here. I'll make sure she stays
You
safe.
don't have to, Lassie.
I know.
She was in the cell before.
Let's say I'm pretty sure you'd rather be elsewhere than spending time guarding someone who could give less of a shit about you.
You're not wrong. But,
Let me put it to you this way. Now that Fabius has you understand what Fabius was about, what would be your next job as a Hell Rider?
it's in the name. I would go and I would do what I can to help El Zariel.
Guarding this woman is not helping El Zariel.
Yeah.
God, she's giving you all such a stink eye, but there's really not much she can do.
Well, she shouldn't have ignored me in the first place, so now I'm going to say what I want.
Yeah, she does not make eye contact with you. It's like you are legitimately beneath her.
Well, there's a lot of things I'd like to be beneath, and that's definitely not you.
See the way you can handle a blade.
It's fine. That's fine. If I die here, you all will be persecuted under the... I'll write it down on the wall. People are bad. I've got nothing. Fallister, Fallister kind of leans over to Emerald like, should we just go? Yes, I think it would be... Let us go, yes.
Yeah. All right, so I think we'll all just leave.
Goodbye,
I'll
lady.
give her one last look on the way out, like
Right.
a kind of like I'm keeping my eye on you.
She makes the same look at you.
You coming, Rhea?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright.
Great. Now I have 2 NPCs to move around this map.
Ha-ha!
You did it to yourself.
That's true. Okay, so
But Tommy just staring at the wall the entire time.
I mean, she just kind of lets you adults do the talking.
oof.
Tommy just crushes things.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
Where are we going?
Way up to the north is where we came in. I recognize that bit of hallway, but I don't recognize the one going to the right.
Going to the right.
While you guys go ahead a little bit, Killith is going to jot something down on a scrap of paper, tear it out of her journal, and then hand it off to the woman before
Satir?
leaving quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, message
send
me what you,
it says.
oh boy. Now the DM's getting secret messages. Ooh!
Whispers.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
Yes. Let's see here.
So, Emerald, you round that corner and you see that it, at the end of that hallway, it is collapsed.
Alright. Well, there's nothing this way. Do we want to backtrack and look out through everything else, or what are we thinking? I could hear a pin drop. What are we thinking?
Do we have any idea where the box is right now? That's my
Last
top
I
priority.
Heard, the box is heading upstairs.
Then upstairs it is.
Everyone else?
Sure.
I'd rather make sure there's nothing left down here to come at us from behind. We already have enough enemies possibly upstairs.
Yeah. I don't want to get snuck up behind. We haven't, that and what did you guys see upstairs?
There's a bunch of guards patrolling the outside, which I don't know if they discovered the fact that I barred the door to make sure they couldn't follow us or not yet. And we didn't really get much of a chance to explore the house. We pretty much found the way down here and came down to find you.
I DM'd it to you.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
So, in all honesty, I'd rather just clear out this area, make sure we don't have anything that's going to sneaky breaky us, and then go from there.
Yeah, I'll start back. I mean, I'm just gonna quickly make my way back along the hallway.
Maybe make your spell check.
I already did. I rolled a 19.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. That's all good.
Okay.
Do we want to head north or to
Making my way downtown.
Meow.
Meow.
I'm gonna keep heading this way.
There is a doorway up to the north that we can check out real quick if you want.
Yeah, we could do that. All right. Perception check.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can feel the lag hitting me.
And do I make this with
Advantage.
advantage? That's all right. 17.
With a 17 perception, you don't hear anything, Emerald. And again, with your perception, you're seeing details in everything. You're seeing the grain of the wood. You are smelling every different scent that is possible to smell. You are seeing crisper. And the corner of your eyes, you feel like something's behind you.
Something's behind me?
Yep.
I'll whip around and look at what I feel is behind me.
You whip around. Nothing there. Well, there is your shadow.
Oh. Stop sneaking up on me like that.
Wait, what does the shadow look like?
You're not there.
Ah, fuck.
So I don't hear anything?
No, you do not hear anything in this next room.
I will stealthily open the door. Amrian, would you care to have an action ready, sir? Anyone?
Where are you? Oh, yeah, I'll do it. All ready, a bow, an arrow.
It's saying I'm trying to collide with the wall.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I will
already
raise the
fired
bow
my
and the
fire
arrow for
direction.
you.
You open this door. There are 4 wooden wardrobes standing against the walls in this room. Each one is slightly open. Inside are rows upon rows of black robes.
Similar to what the cultists were wearing?
Correct. And then on the shelf above the robes, there are what appear to be devil masks.
Oh. Just had a crazy idea. Could we, garb ourselves in these robes and masks to make us look like cultists?
I was thinking that, actually.
You absolutely can.
Yeah!
Do they have one for Amrian?
Amrian, give me a straight luck check. Just a d20.
Okay, hold on.
There's a halfling one, so it's a bit big on you, but you can still wear it.
Do they have one for Matomi?
Stop. We can put 2 on. We can put 2 on.
I'm gonna say no.
Let's just put 2 on there. It's dark and they're dark robes. I think we can just drape one over her back half and it'll be fine.
Sure. All right. Everyone else. All right. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Matomi, give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Horse noise.
Horse
Winnie.
Nay.
You said with disadvantage?
Yes.
Four.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep. That's a centaur trying to wear people clothes.
Maybe they won't question it and like accept that you're part of the cult anyway. And you just really wanted to join.
I doubt
Your
it.
your official robes are in the works. They're not here yet.
They had to hire a custom tailor for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then there's a room at the top.
Yeah.
There is a room at the top.
I shall back you up as well.
Give me half a second.
You're fine.
Because Fallister and Rhea are so far
Firebolt
away.
is ready.
Also cultists.
They're also cultists. As they fly across the map.
I can show
Cruising
you
on
the
down Main
world.
Street.
Oh my god.
Okay, are you? What are you doing, Emerald?
Opening this door.
Amaran's running a firebolt.
Okay.
Already a bow and arrow.
Squeeze.
What's the
Wow, a wall.
quick question? What's the point of? Never mind. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, let me make sure that this. Okay. Yeah, these walls are badly made. Give me a second to fix them.
I know. I
I'm
just
so
drew all over my shirt.
You
what?
what?
I dropped my pen and I drew all over the front of my shirt.
I thought
Oh
you said
no,
I thought you
Winry!
said you drooled all over your shirt.
Well, I do that
Yes.
sometimes too. I laugh really hard. Sometimes it dribbles out of the side of my mouth.
Ew. Okay.
Congratulations!
I'm being honest.
TMI?
I've known you guys for too long now.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
Alex is all against the internet.
and today I learned sometimes Winry drools when she laughs.
Sometimes it globs on my keyboard and it gets messy.
Oh my god!
Before we
Erica?
start,
What's you when we've been sleeping?
before we start, what's next? It is 7:00. Do people want to have food?
Yeah, I've been drooling about it.
Oh god.
Okay. That's where we're gonna go on break, then. With Killith drooling all over it.
Classy!
Classy!
We'll be
I'm
back.
such a charming individual.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm certainly unique. There is not anyone else like me.
And we're on break. And we're back from break.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. How you
There's the
do?
earth.
Oh.
Round. Anywho, you open the door, and behind it, Killith. I don't think Amrian can see. Let me see. No. So Amrian, you don't see anything. Nothing goes off. Killith. There, you do see a cultist kind of like standing guard in the corner. He like peers around the corner almost like to look through the door. What do you do? Do you do your thing?
No.
Okay. He looks over. I don't think I recognize you. You guys new recruits?
Yeah. Just got in today.
Okay. I think. Oh shit! We're pretty full up in this barracks. I think there might be another room somewhere. I haven't really been kept up to date. Are you sure you were sent to go use this room now? There's like 12 beds in here, and they're all people are in them.
Well, we got kind of turned around, so I'm not exactly sure where we are.
Understandable. It's the green light. Give me a deception check, Killith.
Deception. Okay. 16.
My big chunker of a dice.
Chunky boy. Oh, damn.
That's a hollow sound.
Yeah, it happens with the green lights. It can be a little confusing. What did you say your name was again?
Barbara.
Barbara. Who?
Barbara Beans.
Fuck.
Barbara.
They call me Barbeans.
Who sent you down here again, Barbara Beans?
It's just Barb Beans. And I don't know, there was a guy upstairs. He looked like he really had to use the bathroom though, so he just kind of ran off.
There's also someone with this really fat cat.
Yeah, I don't.
They told us to come down here and that we'd find someone to talk to set us up on our post, but no one's been down here.
Give me 1 sec. I'm trying.
So lucky that I'm pushed to talk.
Yeah, okay. All right. He is gonna walk into the room a bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen.
He's gonna walk into the room, closes the door.
Okay, bye then.
Rip. It's like, do you remember his name? Whose name it was?
He didn't say. He just said he had to go to the bathroom really, really bad.
He didn't have time for new recruits. He said to talk to someone else.
It looked like he'd soiled himself.
Hey, Ian. What time of day is it? Is it still nighttime?
It's still nighttime as far as you guys know. Hey, Killith, does a 21 hit?
Hold on a second. Oh, just barely.
Okay, give me a second.
Not Barb Beans.
Barbara Beans, no! This is officially the stupidest type of ploy we've ever tried.
Shut up. Barb Beans is doing
Poor
great.
meats.
That has yet to be put into service.
That was brilliant.
Also, Eric, I regret nothing.
You regret nothing? What did you... Oh, what did you say? Oh, God! Pourquoi?
Okay.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
Unfortunately, he will have advantage on it because you weren't expecting him to be casting a spell. He saw through your lies pretty... Wow! Garbage! He reaches out to you with eldritch energy, and you just, like, bat his hand away. I need everybody to roll initiative. Let me select everybody.
And roll.
How dare you try to lay a hand on Barb Beans?
I'm not an idiot. I know your name is not Barb Beans.
Yeah, you're right. It's Jennifer.
No, it's Stacy.
No. That
And
was a
Tracy.
different lie. That was a completely different lie.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
While you guys are rolling, let me kick in that kazoo.
I'm just sucking shit tonight. Bottom of the order. Hell yeah, brother.
Top of the round. killeth. This culty man tried to touch you inappropriately.
Bad touch! And I'm gonna slash
Whoa,
him with
dark.
Talon.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 24 to hit.
God damn it. Yeah. That hits.
And then I'll do it two-handed.
Okay.
That's gonna be 11.
11 damage. Fuck yeah. He doesn't look great. It does kind of look like you just took out a third of his health.
Cool. I'm gonna do that again then.
Okay.
25.
25. I rolled really bad for them. That's not good. Yeah. That hits.
Max damage, 15.
Oofa doofa. This poor man. I mean, he was trying to kill you. Bonus action. So he reaches towards you with eldritch energy glowing in his hands. You bat it away, and within like the same bat, you pull out Talon and slash into him twice, and now he is very hurt.
I'll flip him off. That's what you get for fucking with Barb Beans, bitch.
I know your name's not Mark Beans. God, that hurt. Matomi, Thera, you're on deck.
5, 10. Oh, this room is bigger than I thought. I'm gonna presume that there are more people past this door, correct?
That's an assumption.
We don't know that for sure.
So we don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try and intimidate this guy to just like lay off and stop fighting. Her name's Barb Beans. What is your birth certificate, you bitch? It's like really tough.
All right, give me an intimidation check. And I'm going to tell you right now, the DC's kind of high on this.
Okay.
Well, no, not too high. He's hurt.
Fucking scrub.
$16.
16. All right, I'm going to give him a little... I'm going to use my big chonker from Die Hard Dice.
Cyber chomp.
Oh, goodness.
Sounds like a rattling skeleton.
Okay, okay, all right, don't kill me. I stop, I yield.
Now,
name
are
is
you gonna
Barb
tell us
Beans.
where we're sleeping or not?
And don't you forget it, mister.
And the beds are down the hall.
Show us.
Okay. Fair, it's your turn.
Have I heard any of this, or
You
do I
guys
know
weren't.
what's going on?
You guys weren't being super quiet, and you're 10 feet away from him. So yeah.
You heard the Barb
Okay.
Beans fiasco.
Fallister kind of looks over at Rhea. Do they lie this badly all the time? So Farah.
I'm not sure what
Bueller.
to do.
Bueller.
I could finish him off.
Once the murder stops, there's no stopping.
She is going to stand in the doorway and flex her muscles. Her
Okay.
Hell
non-muscle
yeah!
muscles.
Amrian?
Amrian will take a step back. Doesn't try anything stupid, does he?
No.
Alright, I'm just gonna have a firebolt ready for when he inevitably betrays us again.
Okay. Holding for Cult Fanatic to betray you. Got it. Fallister's like, all right, well, I'm gonna let you deal with this. I'm not gonna do anything. He's gonna take the dodge action. So things will hit him less. Emerald, behind the door and down the hall, you hear a voice. Hey, someone just brought Tim into the other room. I think they're killing him.
No, we're not.
Give me a deception check.
Why are you
Does
all
it have
so
to be high?
jumpy?
That was cocked. Deception 19.
All right. Let's see if he believes you. I know a lie when I hear one. That was a lie. I rolled a nat 20.
Damn!
Oh,
Oh my god.
All the while,
Legitimate-
Kristen's munching on popcorn.
sorry.
legitimately,
No, I was
Scenario.
tying the bag shut. I'm sorry.
legitimately the only way he could have seen through that lie.
Damn it! I thought I was
It was
recognizing.
a 19 or a 20 because he has +0, I think. All right. Have you come this way? Have go around. And then he is going to. He's gonna open this door as a free object interaction. Sees Emerald standing right there.
Oh, that seems
And
kind of like a betrayal.
no, you specifically targeted the man who was.
Yeah, I know.
Nice try, Amrian. He is going to cast as a bonus action Shield of Faith on his friend. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Okay. So now his friend has +2 bonus to his AC. And then as his action, he's going to cast Sacred Flame on Emerald. Emerald, can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, I can. 15.
That saves. You take no damage. Okay. Then it is the next cultist's turn. I'm not here. I'm not here. And then he just
Insight check.
he sure, give me an insight check.
He's certainly there.
Nat 20.
Yeah, he has no intention of fighting you. And he actually climbs into this closet. This like wardrobe, if I can fucking move him. And then shuts the doors.
Can you put the immovable rod in front of it to like close it and lock him in there?
That is going to be Rhea's turn. Rhea. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not targeting multiple people when I start moving her. Oh man, the lag on this computer when I'm recording and have 2 sessions running at the same time.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh God.
Oh my god, why am I selecting everybody? I only want Rhea. Why would you do this to me?
Fight me, Banana Man.
Okay, Rhea, 15.
I'll make you make sense.
20, 25, 30. She's gonna run into the room, sees the door open, runs next to Emerald, and shoots with her heavy crossbow through the door. So she pulls out her crossbow. Unfortunately, this time, because of the angle of the door, it kind of hits the back wall instead of him. Bringing
Why
us.
is your token still unknown creature?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
We don't know her. Don't know her.
Oh, is Rhea an unknown creature?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because she's listed as hostile in the token list. Let me change that.
Hostile, but not to us.
While I'm changing that, Emerald.
Get the rod.
What would that be, a bonus action to do that, or what?
That would be an object interaction. I would let you do that for free.
Okay.
So you click the button, you put it in front of the chest, and you feel pretty confident. Unless he bashes through the sides, he's not gonna get out.
That's what you get for fucking with Barbeans, bitch.
I know that's not your name.
Hi.
Hi.
Stab.
Oh, good.
You've been taking lessons from me, I see.
Alright, attack. There's a 27.
Oh my god!
Yeah. 27 does hit. This poor man. And don't don't forget. Oh no, he doesn't. You don't get sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm just wheeling and dealing here.
Okay. Oh,
Pretty.
dagger hurts.
How about that? Is that it? The
A
12?
12 does not hit, unfortunately. As he's like doubling over in pain from the dragon bone dagger, him doubling over kind of moves where you thought he was going to be, and you stab the air.
All right.
Okay, at the end of the round, now I want you to select a lot of things. Okay, cool. Let's take forever for this to work, please.
You sure about that?
I mean, I'm not sure, but it's what's gonna happen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
He did say there was a dozen beds in there, didn't he?
Five, 10, 15, 20.
Thanks for bringing up that.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I rolled. Nope, there's still one more I need to. Oh, wait.
Oh my god!
Okay,
How many of them are there? Jesus!
I said there was a lot of bets. Top of the round. Still killeth.
Okay. Well, we don't care about him anymore.
I'm in the closet, don't hurt me.
So you just vibing, singing, having fun.
I don't know if you
I meant
would
to go
say-
diagonal, but it wouldn't let me. 15.
Also, I love, out of all the things that you rolled, I'm still at the bottom of the order.
30. Okay. I'll
No.
swing at him.
I assume you didn't mean to close the door.
No, I didn't. I was trying to get through it, and it wouldn't let me. Sorry.
Did someone close it again?
No. That sounded suspicious. Okay.
Suspicious.
I'll swing at him with advantage because I'm flanking.
Okay. Stop opening and closing the door, people.
I'm not.
It's
On my
gonna be
Screen.
23.
That hits.
Still two-handed. 17? No, just kidding. I'm totally kidding. 15.
Yeah, that's not great for him. Still standing. Oh, God! As you slice into him with Talon. The blood
Cool, I'll do it
splattering
again.
onto the floor. Okay.
Do I still get advantage since I'm still flanking?
Yep.
Okay. That's 24.
Yeah, that hits.
10.
He is teetering as if he was on the edge. Oh, God! Bonus action.
I'll smack him with my cape.
The highest dishonor. Matomi.
Yeah. I guess. I'll whack him real hard with a blade or something.
He's in a cupboard with an immovable rod and holding that cupboard. Please don't break my toy.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, the one that you just ran up to, hid
it's this
inside the
one,
wardrobe.
I thought we shoved him. Never mind.
Fuck this guy in particular.
Fuck this guy in particular. 15 to hit.
15 is exactly what you needed. Oh, I don't know why I'm letting you roll damage. He had 1 hit point left.
Oh, okay. Well, he died.
He did.
No, he died. Aw, she passed away. Aw. Aw. Oh well.
Okay, Matomi, I think that's all the movement you have, right?
I moved from what, here?
I'm not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, then you still have 15 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you would like to move?
Yeah. What am I at? 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll go there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cultist is going to move where I want him to move.
Is he though?
We'll see.
Never having a supper party.
And then he's going to attack you with his scimitar.
Scimitar.
It's the scimitar. Does a 20 hit?
Who?
You.
Yes.
There's a man in front of you now. He rolls.
Okay.
He's wearing black robes and golden masks shaped like devils. You take 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah. That's going to end his turn. This man is gonna run here. It'd be great if I wasn't selecting multiple people.
Ian, I'm gonna need to get your shit together.
I'm gonna need a new computer for that to happen.
When we finally get a new computer, do you want to like send this one off in a blaze of glory?
No, because then this computer can be the one that Annie uses for Minecraft.
Oh.
Hi, I'm a cultist. I'm gonna hit you, Matomi.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit? How did I do that twice?
Yes.
Roll a 2.
6 slashing damage.
Okay. Parry.
Oh, okay. What does that do?
Whenever a creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce damage by the number you roll on your superiority die.
Then roll that superiority die, and we'll see what damage you take.
3.
So you take 3 damage now instead. So as he's bringing the scimitar down, you manage to block most of the hit with your greatsword, but as it slides down, it kind of slices into your forearm a bit. So you take some damage, but not all of it. You take 3.
Okay.
Feyre.
All right. 5. I look at the wardrobe and with a grin on my face. 10, 15, 20.
What was that supposed to mean, Feyre?
25, 30. Okay. He is going to... I thought there were more guys in one big room, but I guess scattered about. I'm gonna just do a word of radiance.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, yes. And I guess go for the guy that's in front of me.
Which guy? There's the guy directly next to you is dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Then I guess I will do Sacred Flame on the guy that's next to Matomi.
Okay, that's gonna require a
deck save.
Okay, these guys are wimpy.
Wimpy.
That's an 8.
Alright, cool. 2d8 from me. 6 damage.
And this is the one behind Matomi or next to Matomi? To the south or to the
south?
To the south. Okay. Do you have a bonus action? He, by the way, looks exceptionally hurt. This is going to be bad for them. Okay, next in the order is a cultist. Which one is it? This one? Okay. Okay, he runs back here. Can't do anything else. Doesn't have any ranged weapons. Amrian, it's your turn.
I am really far away from everything, aren't I?
Decently.
How do you do the segmented movement again?
So you grab your token, hold control while you're dragging your token, and then left click to set up the waypoint. And then when you're done, hit spacebar and you'll move your token along the route. Okay, so getting to be a cramped hallway. Amrian, you run in the hallway, kind of sliding underneath Emerald's legs.
Is that a short joke?
Yes.
Okay, just want to be sure. Well, there seems to be a distinct lack of firebolt in this area, and I mean to correct that.
Okay. Who are you firebolting?
Me.
I can select, that's great. Why are you not targeting him? The one that's directly behind Matomi from me.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Maybe there we go. Jesus.
Ooh,
Oh.
no.
Oh, God.
No, it does not hit. It streaks past him and hits the wall behind. And he looks over in your direction. He does the whole, I'm looking at you, as if you're who he's going to go after next. Do you have a bonus action?
Bonus action is I flip him off, and then my force cannon goes on the one to the south of Matomi.
Okay.
That'll hit.
That will hit. Your force cannon pops out of your beret, fires a shot into him, and the force is enough, it pushes him against the wall and keeps pushing, and then just smushes out against the wall. He is dead.
After that happens, I flip the guy off and then just point, you are next.
Next in the order is this cultist. What is he gonna do?
Oh yes, you group up. I love it.
And he's gonna fight Matomi with a scimitar. Does a 21 hit? Wow.
Yeah.
These guys are actually hitting you. Not used to this. 7 slashing damage, max damage.
Parry.
Okay. While you're figuring out how much damage you don't
5.
take. So you only take 2 damage. This guy rushes at you wildly, and you hold up your great blade and block most of the hit. But as you're struggling to hold back the scimitar hit, a little bit of it, just a little bit of it nicks your shoulder. Next in the order is another cultist. They are going to not heed the advice of this guy and go around and are just going to run at you. Like good little boys. Yeah, that's where he's gonna go.
This is gonna get real messy.
And he doesn't have He doesn't have a, okay. This is good. This is good. This is
fine.
This is fine. Shit. Hold up. Let's go back one. Let's see, can I? Okay, cool. Just stop doing what you were doing. That's fine. Okay. Hey, Matomi. He's gonna attack you.
How did he get over there?
He moved through his friends.
He zigged and zagged.
He zigged and zagged. With advantage, because now you're being flanked. It's a 14 hit you.
As you missed.
He Did you say to 14?
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Miss.
So all the normal rolls, high rolls, advantage? Nah.
Alright. This hallway's getting bad.
Surprised you haven't busted out the spider staff.
Don't do
I
this
don't
to
need you
me.
for this.
Well, you don't need
I do
to,
have-
but it'd probably be funny.
I do have another option that if this situation continues, is definitely about to happen.
Emerald gonna take a nap with Bree's turn.
Cultists. It's gonna go. He gets to the door and realizes there's 13 people blocking him.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, so he just stands there. That's his turn. Oh boy, Fallister is like, something happening back here? I'm gonna just take the dodge action.
Got it.
Hey, Farah,
I gave-
you know
I
what you
gave
need
you
to do, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, this cultist is gonna move up to the door but can't do anything. 2 cult fanatics are basically useless and gone. Brings us to this last cultist. Why didn't you move? Okay. Come on, my friend. Do me a good favor and move. Then it's gonna be Rhea's turn. Rhea enters the room, and she is going to use her crossbow. Normal roll. Massively hits. Damage all. Rhea. Rhea, why?
Why, SpongeBob? Why?
Why did you set me on fire, Amrian?
Didn't you just need to go write your essay?
Then
Stop wasting time!
that's gonna bring us to Emerald. Last but certainly not least.
Emerald wakes up from his fucking nap.
What year is it?
What year is it?
Has the Shogun had fallen?
Go here. I'm gonna stab this guy. Get flank him with advantage. Get sneak attack because
Okay.
fuck him. I asked Amrian. I'm not impeding your way, am I?
Oh, no. Go ahead. I'll let you on fire here.
Oh, okay. Click this. Attack with advantage.
Yep,
This is 17.
that hits.
I think this man's about to be dead.
I'm hovering over the dead button.
And so I haven't rolled sneak attack with this too many times. So how do I work this out? Do I just use the sneak attack option, or
I think so.
so? I'll just
I'm
do-
really not sure how characters work.
We'll just. I have it planned out. Let's just see how it is. So I'll roll the damage for the dagger first.
Okay. He's dead.
Oh well, in that case, let's just find
So,
out
yeah.
how dead he actually.
So you would hit it and then it's damage.
Okay.
He's very dead.
He took a
That's
total
not
of
bad.
25 damage.
You could have killed him twice. Actually, yeah, no, twice. Very close to 3 times, though.
Okay.
Bonus action?
Let me see here. I need to take a look at something real quick. I'm gonna actually ready a dodge action in case one of them comes at me again. So.
You attacked.
Oh.
Oh, but
Well.
do you have bonus action dodge? I thought that was a monk thing, not a
Let me
rogue
look at that.
thing. I thought you could hide disengage.
Yeah.
I don't know about dodge.
Hide
Oh,
behind
oh,
some
yeah.
random person.
I'll hide behind Motomi's horse butt.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't
I'll-
seem to be very effective.
Darn it.
Killeth, top of the round.
Okay, this guy's dead.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm
I
gonna
feel-
stand on his corpse for the time being.
Okay.
Because that's the space that I would like to be in, but he's dead and in the space. And I'm going to hit the guy that's directly to my left.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh, 15.
That does still hit.
Okay.
These guys are weenies.
Okay. Max damage at 15.
He's dead. He had full health.
And then Horde Breaker
Goes
Well-
off.
Yeah, and I'll with my
Which one will you hit?
Not my the guy that's diagonally 5 feet from me above where he was.
Okay.
This guy.
Got it. The one right next to Matomi.
Yes, same deal.
Roll to hit.
That was cocked. It's gonna be over a 15.
That hits.
And 12.
Damage.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh my god. So that was
Maybe I should have changed these guys from just regular cultists.
and then I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna scoot right here over by this dead guy. I'm like carving my way through bodies. And then for my second attack, I'll hit the guy that is to my left. It's the same thing. That was cocked. That's 19 plus everything.
That hits.
11.
He's dead.
Oh my god! And then Hordebreaker on the diagonal guy, 5 feet from me, him. Looking, that's also over a 15. That's
that
17.
hits.
Swear to God, Ian, if you say he's dead.
Well, he's gonna be because it was max damage.
He's dead. And Killeth, you do hear in your head.
Yes, cut down these heathens.
Yes, appease the murderous shield, Killeth. Do it.
Yeah, I will. For my dad. Cool. And then I'm gonna scoot back. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Matomi, it is your turn. Everyone that was around you has died.
Instantaneously.
There's. Okay, well, I guess I'll just. Oh.
Just climb
okay,
on the
there's more.
bodies at this point.
Hi-ya!
I'm just gonna have to delete these guys.
Don't delete me.
I don't think I'm
Deletes
deleting.
Matomi out of existence.
Had a good run, y'all.
13 to hit.
Which one? The one? Yes, that does hit. But which one are you aiming for?
This one, right? Because this one's dead.
Yeah, the one to your
one's
south
dead.
is dead, so that you've got to your left and to the north.
I'll do the left.
Okay, roll that damage.
Eight.
Oh, he looks very, very hurt, as if a paper cut could kill him.
Okay, great. I'm gonna hit him again.
Headbutt
Okay.
him or something.
Yeah, fucking. I
Yeah,
don't know.
roll
Blow
the
on
hit.
him really hard.
26 to hit.
He did!
Okay. Can you delete this one too?
To the south, sure.
Get rid of all the dead people.
Dead. Double dead.
And I think that's all you can do, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I want to try to delete this last guy. And then we'll move on. To Cultist, who's very scared, because...
His comrades have been cut down in a matter of milliseconds.
Where is this man?
Catch that man.
Don't forget, that one dude's still locked in the closet.
He's just listening to his friends being murdered.
Yeah.
I can't find this cultist. Why can't I find any of these cultists?
They're hiding from you.
They are. Like, when I click on them, they're not going to them.
Are they already dead?
I swear it's better than the 20.
It really is. Oh, okay. Those guys are all dead. They're just still on the list. Feyre!
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There. I mean, is it even worth it at this point to do a channel divinity?
We still have a hole upstairs to go through, so
Yeah.
pick your battles.
Yeah, I'll just do a sacred flame.
On the middle
So
guy?
dex save. Yeah.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Ooh! This is
Quispy.
All right. Cool.
Bad day for everyone that isn't us.
Ooh, nice roll. 15 damage.
You watch as radiation boils begin sprouting all over his body. And then he just falls down, and like it kind of looks like if his insides had liquefied and they're leaking out.
His insides have become his outsides.
But this man is now dead.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, brings us to 2 more cultists that were dead on the list. Amrian.
Oh boy. Let's
There are a lot of bodies in this corridor. I've deleted them
But
all.
the bodies hit the corridor.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
That was pretty bad, guys.
Come on, we have standards.
No, we don't. It's Barb Beans.
I thought Barbine's had standards, though.
No, she doesn't.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, I know.
Can I move, please?
No.
Don't let me move. God damn it. Hi, fellas. How's your health plan?
Apparently, it's great.
Hello.
First cannon goes off on the guy to my left.
Okay. The first one hits.
I had to roll with disadvantage there.
Oh, right, because it's ranged. Still. Oh, he's not dead. I'm not used to that.
Force cannon rarely deals above 10 because I'm just lucky like that.
You
The
watch
guy
him.
on my
He
right-
gets. I'm gonna actually give this guy a dex save real quick. That fails. He is prone on the bed. He got pushed back 5 feet because of your cannon onto the bed, so he is prone.
And as I watch him go over the bed, I just pull my musket on my shoulder, pull the trigger, and firebolt right behind me into that other guy.
Oh, okay. That's again disadvantage because it's a ranged attack in melee. That hits.
Apparently, I roll better with disadvantage.
You roll better under pressure. Under pressure. Dum, 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 dum.
Dun, 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 dun. He's super dead. He is
Yeah, the guy
super,
I just sort of hang it on my shoulder, blast it into his face.
super duper dead. There is one cultist left.
Hey, buddy, how you feeling?
That's a noise.
Fallister is gonna go, you guys have this, yes? Okay.
If we didn't have it, you'd be finding out really quick.
I gave you that rapier for a reason!
This cult is gonna use half of his movement to stand up. And
Promptly pee himself.
He wet the bed.
Amrian, you do get an attack of opportunity because I didn't realize I made him run right next to you.
Yeah, we just your staff. Oh shit, that was the door. Fuck.
I just see him close the door.
I'm gonna have fun with this one, guys.
Oh.
So,
Actually, I can actually hurt people with this thing.
yep, that hits. And so, the Cult of Zariel has fallen.
As he runs past, I just sort of hold up the staff in front of his face and let him run himself into it.
And you clothesline him. And straight down to the floor he goes. Syrinscape, you can shut up your Battle at the Gate music.
A 2-foot tall clothesline?
Yes, you kneecap him.
You don't have kneecaps anymore.
What's with the de-kneecapping in this?
This is a no kneecap zone.
No kneecap run.
Okay. You are out of combat.
Get this dead dude out of here. I'm tired of looking at him.
I walk up to the closet and whisper, "Tsk, how you doing in there?"
Still bleeding.
I take the rod out and I open the door and I pull him out.
Using some of the oh god, hello. Hi.
Well, I'm gonna take my time with you.
Oh,
We're
god.
looking for a puzzle box.
Oh, I know where that is. I know it. Yeah.
And where is it?
Really?
It's upstairs. I was one of the ones who delivered it for Krieg.
Oh, you're gonna take us right to it.
Uh,
At least most of the way there.
okay. Sure.
I throw him in front of me and say, "Start walking."
Okay. And he starts walking.
I'm gonna train a bolt on the back of his head in case he tries to run.
Sure. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Real quick.
God damn it, the door!
In this room.
Fuck! What is happening?
And what did you say, Amrian?
Think of worth in this room.
There's 10 wooden bunk beds. There's a couple of unlocked footlockers. You rummage through them. It looks like the footlockers were for their city clothes. But you don't find any money. You don't find any like prized items. They're just you just are. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, just want to make sure because Amrian didn't say shit.
Sorry, people keep calling me and. All right, everyone went the other direction. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, we went back out the door we came in.
They're having the cultist whose name is Tim.
I wrote that down. Tim.
Guide them. Yeah, okay.
Come on, Tim.
Yeah, it's right this way. Right this way.
Insight check to make sure he isn't lying to us.
I'm gonna insight check him to see if he's
Emerald and Amrian, insight check.
I just give Emerald. Emerald has advantage anyway.
I do.
It's not gonna last
Oh no.
much longer.
Oh my god.
As you're trying to like stare deeply in this cultist's face to like discern whether he is telling the truth or not. And Emerald, your eyes kind of focus on like the fuzzy outline of your shadow on the wall as opposed to the cultist. Amrian, you can tell he's telling the truth. He does not want to die.
I'm just counting the individual threads in the back of his cloak.
So he continues leading you down the hallway. Is anything else you want to know? I don't want to die.
What can you tell us? What wouldn't want to be known to an outsider?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, we're not outsiders. We're new recruits, remember?
I totally believe this.
You're going to believe it.
Okay.
Tell that to anyone you come across too, right?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm a little bloody. I changed robes while I was in the wardrobe, so I look better.
Fashion comes first.
Okay, something that they wouldn't. Okay. Oh, they have a noble woman locked up in the prison.
Yeah, she's a prick. We already saw her.
All right. Okay. We have more prisoners in the tower upstairs. The tax guy.
The tax guy?
Yeah, he came trying to get taxes from Van Thamper, and she was angry, so she locked him in the tower.
Well, I guess that's well deserved.
I mean,
Nobody
yeah.
likes paying taxes.
Yeah, they say that some of the biggest people in bad guy world are taken down through taxes and not through
bad guy world.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Are you standing on him? Oh no, you went in here. Okay.
Okay, it's right up these stairs, and then we gotta go up to another stairs.
We didn't. Oh, okay.
All right. And as we start walking upstairs, I'm gonna like shroud my crossbow in under my cloak, so kind of like have it like cocked to my side, so it doesn't really.
Okay.
Go.
And then we're gonna have to open up Van Thamper Villa. Give me a second to reopen that.
Dear God, daylight!
Things I wasn't expecting, like map changes, even though I should have realized. All right, wow, this is taking forever. I'm gonna load. Oh, that's not a map. What's happening?
Stop telling people I'm dead.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
What is that from?
It's from Brother Bear.
Stop telling people I'm dead.
I
Brother-
ordered myself an early birthday present.
Yeah, your computer.
No, my dad kindly bought that for me.
Are you serious?
Yes. He very kindly paid for everything.
Huzzah!
Change means.
Where are we?
You're in the cellar.
Oh, there we go.
You're in the room that stuff was in earlier.
Oh yeah, that dead cat.
The
Unconscious.
cat is not dead. Thank you. I cannot kill
Wasn't
cats.
me.
Technically, it wasn't me either.
Okay, so the cultist is going to, I guess, start leading you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, just follow me. Act natural, I guess. Just act natural. You open this door. And actually, I need to open up more things for me to read, because you guys never saw this section of the thing, Van Thamper Villa.
Ian, quick question.
Yeah.
When I choked out Slobber Chops, did he see me when I did it?
Yeah. You looked at him dead in the eye.
Damn it.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
So as you guys enter this room, the black curtains are drawn over the windows to the south, keeping this hall dark and cool. There is to the north a gray-haired man wearing a suit who looks to be a butler. To the south, dusting a statue, appears to be a maid. The statue that she is dusting is a 6-foot-tall wax statue depicting Duke Thalamber Van Thamper cradling the family pet Slobber Chops. The tressum has a wax rat in its mouth.
Oh.
Hey, Fendrick, we're just gonna go see, the boss's son. Don't mind us. Just going upstairs. Yes, Master Tim, yes.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I set that up to take you to the second floor.
Ooh.
That's a wall.
And if you see, you can look over the balcony and you can still see Fendrick there. Hi, hey, guys. Hi. Just here to see Thirstwell. Don't, there are 6 very heavily armed, heavily armored, people. You can't tell if they're men or women. They are in that kind of armor. It appears they're guarding every single door on this floor. Just gonna see Thirstwell. Let me see if the guards, this is gonna be a chonk roll, because I want to see if the guards think anything is up with this cultist.
Also, where's Matomi?
On my way.
Okay, all right, Matomi. Yeah, go south. Okay, now to your left. Nope. Go back up. Where are you going? Oh my God, go back to the kitchen. Go left through the open door. Yep. Now go up the stairs. Go north. Go up the stairs. Nope. To your right. The things that look like stairs. Okay. You're now in the fake. Oh. You would. Stop moving, Kristen.
This is why you pay attention to what's going on.
This is why the DM moves you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Winry, I just saw the picture you sent me. There's keys.
Oh no! Everyone roll initiative.
Fuck!
And that, with that realization, that is where we are going to end our session tonight at 9:00, with all of these Like I roll, guys. I rolled a nat 20 on their wisdom check. But I've never been sadder to see the Die Hard Die symbol.
Sure.
Welp indeed.
Wait, where's Amrian?
I think I'm on top of him. I'm
Right.
so sorry.
There we are.
Why do I feel like that's a question we ask just because he's short? Where's Amrian? Look down.
Rude.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh,
Okay, but it's still funny.
I also have to bring up, Rhea and other people. Let's see here. Yeah, Rhea, you can come up here too.
Well, nothing else. Van Damper hires quality guards.
Well, they got
Well,
money.
guys, don't worry. In terms of numbers, we outnumber them.
It's true. You do outnumber them.
Gonna have to keep a
That's the
close
thing,
eye
that's
on our
just the building on
cult
fire.
boy in the midst of battle, so he doesn't
I don't want to
scurry
die.
off.
I don't want to die. Don't hurt me. But
Then
that is
fight!
all the time we have for tonight. It took me way too long to figure out this map business. But anywho,
We still have fun.
thank you all for enjoying. All of our music comes from Syrinscape. You should go to Syrinscape.com for cool sounds that you too can use sparingly in your campaign. And maybe soon our group will be escaping Baldur's Gate, and maybe even sooner than they expect they will be in hell. I'm sorry, I hope I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
spoiling anything.
You said we would be plane hopping for a while.
Said descent into Avernus, so
Yeah, you are right. There is some dissenting. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and we shall see you next week.